were talking in the last lesson in this Common Man's Business Plan is to go ahead and get a regular checking and savings account. That containers tend to draw the things that they're designed to contain. You know, houses are the same way. That houses, occupancies attract occupants. It's a law of the Spirit. The earth attracts inhabitants. Containers attract the items that were designed for them to contain. And so it is with a checking and savings account. Get one. Number one, right out of the chute, is to get a checking and savings account. That's a Common Man's Business Plan, number one. Let's go to number two. Choose the thing that you love to do. Anything else is a waste of time. I've found that, I know a man that builds outdoor swings, wooden outdoor swings. He loves to do woodwork. He made $50,000 last year just building swings and selling them on Facebook and selling them on Craigslist and things like that. Now, that's $1,000 a week, ladies and gentlemen. Operating out of his garage, but he loves it. Find the thing that captures your imagination, that captures your passion. Find that. For me, I thoroughly enjoy old cars and trucks, have for years, all my life. Any make or model. I've bought and sold them for years, and I've always made money. It started when I was in high school. I bought a 1965 Chrysler from my dad, and it was an old man's car for sure, and when all the guys in school made fun of me driving it, I was embarrassed, but it's all I had, so I cleaned it up to perfection and put a set of radial tires on it. And then as I was leaving school one day, I rolled down the electric window on my lead sled, and there was I'll never forget the day that all the guys that were driving their Camaros and Chevelles and all that, they were jeering me about my old man's car. And when a girlfriend of mine came up and heard Linda Ronstadt singing on the radio, and she asked me for a ride home, when she got in the car, the next day, another girl accompanied her. The following day, another girl. Before long, I was taking 9 girls home in my big Chrysler lead sled. And then the guys started wanting to buy it from me, and I did wind up selling that thing to one of the kids' parents. But I learned a lesson that day. Just because I don't like the car I'm driving doesn't mean somebody else doesn't. Just because I don't think there's a market for something, just because it's not suitable to me, doesn't mean there's not a market to someone else. I wound up selling cars to my janitor and one of my football coaches, other kids in the school, and I became known as the kid that bought and sold cars, even in my high school years. And I made money, hand over fist. It was an interesting thing, but it was the thing that captured my attention. It caught my passion. Find the thing that you love to do and get busy. That's number 2 on the Common Man's Business Plan.
In the heartland, good things come to those who sow, who lay their plow down long enough to allow the seed to grow, and rest upon the promise of the gentle, loving hand. Oh, of the God of the heartland.